So to conduct the solar system scale activity, all you're going to need is a large space to map out your solar system. So it could be a sidewalk, a basketball court, some chalk, and a measuring tape that goes up to 25 to 30 feet. Because astronomical units converted into feet is so vast, we're going to be converting light minutes into inches. So for every light minute, it'll be an inch. All right, so we're gonna start with the sun here. You're gonna wanna either draw have your students draw either some kind of symbols or label them so that they can decipher between the planets. We're starting with Mercury, which is 3.2 light minutes away from the sun, again, which we're converting into inches. So I got my 3-inch mark here, 0.2, so we'll put, that puts us here. We'll label that with an M. Students can also use different colors of chalk, so just so that it doesn't get too confusing, I'm going to use a new color. Venus is 6 light minutes away from the sun. That puts it here. I'm going to put a V. And then we got Earth, which is 8.3. 8-inch mark. 1, 2, 3. That puts Earth right here. I'm gonna put an E above it. And then we got Mars at 12.6. So I got my 12-inch mark, 1 foot. So 0.6. Puts it right here. This one I'm going to write out its full name because we do have Mercury up here. And then Jupiter, 43.3 light minutes. We're converting into inches. 43, 1, 2, 3. It's right here. So at 80 inches we got Saturn. 158.3 we got Uranus, and then at 248.3 we'll have Neptune. After students conduct the hands-on solar system scale activity, they'll be doing a watercolor painting of a planet of their choice, going based off of the NASA image of it. All they'll be needing is some paintbrushes, some watercolor palettes. They can use these in pairs or they can have individual. It just depends on the resources available and donations received. They will need some watercolor paper. First, it'll look like this. So I'm going with Neptune. So first, the students will paint the base. They need to use 3 scientific colors, include a background, the name of the planet, 3 fun facts, and the number of astronomical units it is away from the sun. So here is just the color. This is just blue, little detail. Next, they'll be adding the background, little stars. The images are very beautiful that NASA captures, and the stars are pretty hard to replicate, but they can give it their best shot. The final product should look something like this. It's got a background. You have the little dust rings around Neptune. The name is nice and big and clear with black art pen. They'll put the 3 fun facts. Here I have Neptune is an ice giant, meaning it's made mostly of water. Number 2, Neptune has rings, likely made from debris and dust. Number 3, Neptune has a large moon that orbits in the opposite direction of its rotation. So I've got 3 different scientific colors. We've got the light, almost a white in the center, darker blue for the rings, and a baby blue in the back. I've incorporated a little bit of purple for those cosmic swirls in the back, some stars. Students will then present these to the class, and that will act as their assessment. How well did they retain the information? Are they able to give a proper presentation Are they knowledgeable on the chosen planet? Did they get the astronomical units correct? How well did they do their research, and how well did they absorb the presented information?